Alright, it's time for another Skylines Saturday here in MuttMutt's game room. For people who don't know what that is, well, it's interesting. It's like two competing waves of happy just going yay at the same time. Um, anyway, basically this is kind of a get to know the guy, get to know the voice type of deal. Um, when I started this channel and started doing all the stuff with the games, I only did so because it was kind of a remembrance of my wife. And these stupid planes, they just keep flying around in circles like, oh, what should we do? What should we do? Like, oh, we, we don't know how to land here because there's two airports. But yeah, oh no, and yeah, alright. Get them deleted. They quit circling. All right. Um, but anyway, my wife had always said that I should take and record videos of the games because I have fun doing it, and she thought I was really good at it, and I, I don't know. I have fun. Hopefully, people enjoy watching as I stumble through stuff. You know, one of my things about it is I try not to play anything without having it being, completely visible. I'm not taking and playing the games outside of when I'm, actually recording what I'm doing. So, okay, there you go. One more. Ooh, yes. Okay, we can do that. And so, that's it. I would imagine that's a little bit different from some other people's way of doing things. Not saying that other ways are bad, but if I mess up, I mess up. You guys will see it. Yeah. If I do good, well, I do good. You guys will see it. So, yeah. That. One, two, three, four. Okay, we can go one. Yeah. And nope. See, I messed up. Okay, let's come over here. Yeah, we can come there. Is it gonna let me get into the right one? Nope, it's not. Okay, let's try. Oh, that one did. It's going the wrong direction. But we can do an upgrade on that and change the direction. Yes. Okay, there we go. And so I just, I prefer to do it that way, because, well, that's the way I would want it done, If somebody messes up, hey, look, show me your mess ups. That way I learn something. Anybody can take and do it right, every single time if they can do it 10 times until they get it right. Right? Right? I mean, isn't that right? Don't you think? So, yeah. My style is probably a little different. And again, I'm probably a little different too. Yeah. Um, Space already occupied. Occupied with what? Occupied with what? Tell me. Okay, we'll fix that. Anarchy! Yay! Anarchy for the win. There we go. See? Look. Haha. It wasn't occupied. Well, not as occupied as you think. That's one thing about the game with some mods. It gets some really goofy stuff happening. Well, yeah. What can you say? The mods make the game so much nicer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll do another one here. Good. Okay, and then one there. Or do we just want to split the difference? Let's split the difference, I think. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. We can put a school or something that's bigger there. And, yeah. No, that's that. There's the bigger school. Is it worth it though? No, not really. High school. There we go. That'll only covers. Well, that high school's like massive, huge. Turn Anarchy off. That won't work. Not quite a college. Okay, library. Hey, there we go. We got something that'll cover that. Yeah, all right. We can put a school. We could put 2 high schools. Just we can put a regular high school there, and then the other side. Hey, we'll put a park there. Okay, so we'll put a school there. We'll put a school there. Come over here. Grab the parks. That one. Ooh, boy, no, that's too big. Large playground. No, dog park. Yeah, awesome. There we go. That make. Oh look, happy peoples. Happy peoples. There, we'll put another dog park in there for some more happy peoples. Just gotta love those little happy peoples, huh? Yeah. Yes, I'm being goofy. I'm being Bob Ross goofy. I don't know why I keep seeing his stuff pop up on TV when I actually turn it to TV. Yeah, let's see here. So anyway, like I said, kind of get to know the mutt. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not. Hey, I could be the craziest guy on the planet, right? Maybe you don't want to get to know me. I don't think I'm that bad. But anyway, so yeah, this last weekend I went, or not last weekend, Monday I went to another town called Ardmore, Oklahoma. If you'd never heard of it, well, it's okay. Now I just brain farted. Okay. Literally, I'm sitting here going, okay. Oh, page down. There it is. I'm sitting there going, how do I do this in this game again? Because I can't remember. Like, literal brain fart. If that's not a brain fart, I don't know what is. I mean, you just did it, and then you take and you come over and you go, oh, hey, look, how do I do that again? See, like I said, talking about, hey, look, if I mess up, you guys are gonna see it. That's my game style. Yeah. So, anyway, drove down there, and I did a little bit of diving. I will admit, some people would not be happy about the way I did the diving because I did not have a dive buddy. I know that is preached as a cardinal sin. You must always have your dive buddy with you. I didn't. Okay. So now that that's over, and anybody who wants to complain about it can, I will file those in the appropriate point. So anyway, yeah, that's just what it is. I really truly don't have somebody just to go with me when I do stuff like that, and you know, it's life. You know, most people work during the week with all the other stuff going on. Well, there's nobody available. So I went. Yeah, I wanted to, and I did. So that's acting weird. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. Right, because we can use that as a nice big block of a residential, high density residential, in fact. Okay, that looks good. It's been begging for that. Anyway, so yeah, I went down there. I dove by myself. I'm still alive. I do see why, you know, it is an advantage to go with somebody else, because believe me, when you're sitting there and you're going along with someone else, and you got a guide, and the guide is taking and managing, you know, all the different things. Let's reset that, do that. Yeah, snapping. Yes, okay. There we go. It takes a lot of the work off of you. You know, the guide's showing you where to go. You just dive along, control your buoyancy and whatnot and whatever, and it's all good. So yeah, I can see that. It's going to take a little bit to learn and figure it out. I wasn't. My whole goal was just to go down to get a little bit of experience by myself. I didn't know where I was going from there. I was just there. So, let's do 180 there, and we'll angle over there. Okay. Probably should have done that down here too. That's alright. We'll deal with that another time. This one here. Snap 180. And 180. And there we go. Okay, that one's alright. What we could do is come across here. And then come across here. Alright. I think that turned out good. Let's see how our roundabout builder does there. It could be worse. Okay, there, yeah. Alright, no problem there. This will be no problem. Good, okay. This is a big square. I might have to shrink that one down. Alright. So, yeah, I went down there. I did it. And all I did was I just swam out, had my dive buoy there, and I basically just dropped down. Took my time going down, went down to about 70 feet. Noticed there was kind of two thermoclines. There was, or that I noticed. Maybe there wasn't, but I don't know. It seemed like it to me. It seemed like there was two areas where it started to get colder. One was around 30 feet, and the other was around 55, 60 feet. I went down to 70. So, yeah. Right. Okay. There's my sidewalk. Builder. Nope, I don't want that. And I gotta delete it all by hand here. I don't like it. I forgot to put in thing that I needed to do to make the thing to do the thing, and alright, there. There we go. Okay, yeah. Gotta remember to do that. Now crossing over this, that's a little different, which we're gonna get rid of some of this anyway. Right, okay. Alright, we'll just drag that over to there. Hopefully that looks okay for now. Yeah, it could be worse, but at least it's there, and then we'll do the same thing here. Oh. That one, page up. Yep, there we go. Nope, still wants to. Okay, let's, normal, no, let's, bridge, yeah. Okay, there we, no, still is, yeah, there we go, okay. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah. Well, that's funky. Alright. But, I was down there for maybe 20, 30 minutes. Could I have stayed longer? Sure, I could have. But, there was nothing to see. And I met my goal. My goal was to dive down and do what I needed to do and survive. Okay? I think that's a admirable first time by yourself doing all that type of stuff goal, and I did it. I survived. After that, I did continue to solo dive. That was the only dive where I had no real point of reference, didn't know what was going on, anything else like that. Just kind of went in there and winged it. Okay. I figured if I saw something there, great. If I didn't, no problem. Alright. So then I went down to the public beach area. One, it was a whole lot easier to get into. A whole lot easier to get into there. Let's do the no lane switching here. Junction restrictions, yes. These guys can enter. Yeah, there is no lane switching turn on. Okay. No crossing there either because they've got sidewalks. Yeah, and there's no crossing there, and no crossing there. Okay. All right. Slowly starting to. I think there's extra traffic there because they're trying to get over here. Yeah, didn't put in my okay. Right, yes. Yeah, it's starting to drop off. Okay, no problem. No problem, no disaster there. But I went down to the public beach area there at Lake Murray, and you know, it was a lot shallower near that area. In fact, there was one area where okay, I'll admit it's not easy for me to get my fins on. If I've got my gear on, I had nothing to lean on, nobody. So what did I do? I just took and I stood next to a rock that was there, slipped my fins on, and then hopped in. And instead of taking and walking backwards for like 100 feet, I just dropped down in 3 feet of water and swam. And the surface was a little, so I burned air. I've got 117 cubic foot tanks. I didn't waste all that much of anything. Sorry, I was reading something. I've got my second monitor set up, so I can now see. Excuse me, it's getting late, and I've still been wore out. I can see the game and stuff set up, and I can see the recording software, and I can see I'm at 17 minutes and 31 seconds, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yes, you know, so that's nice. Had to buy a DVI cable for that. But anyway, back to diving. I went down and I started cleaning up trash around that area. Found broken bottles, a lot of stuff like that. And, you know, at first I was just kind of swimming along, and then I got to thinking, you know what? I found this trash here. No. We're forcing bridge. Yeah, no. Force ground. Yeah, okay. Turn off that. Okay. And, right there. Page up. There we go. Alright. That is a bad angle. I am sorry. That is a bad angle. Let's come off of here. Yeah, it's not gonna. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just because, why not? That's a bad angle, like I said. Here, let's go there. Okay, that's good. Yes. There, good. Okay. We'll have to either over or under on that. Kind of, yeah. This here, let's set our angle based off of here. And there. Okay. There we go. So while I was underwater, I took and I cleaned up trash. Didn't I? Oh no, I forced that to ground. That's all right. Now we can do whatever, and then we can go under. Yeah, and what did that do? Well, now we can force to ground again, and then we can come up. Yay! That looks funky. Looks really funky. Okay, this side doesn't look awful. The other side is bad. Yes, I know. Let's go there. Right there. Okay. Hey, that's not awful. Go down here. Into there. Good. Okay. Yeah, we can do that way. That's fine. That's a little funky there. And we'll have some funkiness in here too. And we'll deal with that. This piece here, I want to fix that though. Let's do that. Okay. Page down. 12. Yeah. 12 to there. Sure. Okay. Now we can force tunnel. There we go. And let's see how that turned out. Not very good. Not very good. Okay. Yep. That's that. That. Okay. Now let's do this the right way. Let's put this at whatever. Okay. And then we'll come over to there. Good. Okay. And 9. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. That is a passable tunnel. Now, yeah, we went up here, we went down there. So what? Can't do everything the same, can we? I don't think so. Alright. Let's have... How are we going to do this on this triangle? We're going to have, you know what, we could do an entrance there. And we could do an outrance there. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then we could do an entrance here. Oops. That's not right. Right as I clicked, it shifted. There we go. And an outrance there. There we go. Okay. That works for that. For now. Because who's going to complain about it other than me, right? Yeah. Oop. Hey, there we go. Lost 337 students, yeah, but we got 10 attractiveness and 2 academic works. Sweet. Now, let's see here. Go to there. Okay, that works. Yeah, but it would probably be better if we turned that. Yeah, probably. That one, yeah. 84, 86, you know what? Let's start there. 90. And, okay. We're just going to leave it. I'm not going to talk about it. We're going to treat it like the red-headed stepchild it is. Okay. Sorry if there's somebody actually out there who is a red-headed stepchild. It's a figure of speech. It's kind of like a lot of things are figures of speech. And it's just a funny way of saying something and being goofy. And if you get offended by it, well, there's probably a lot of other problems out there that are offending you as well. Might not want to be going out into public. Yes, I'll say it. Okay. There. Yeah, it's going to be ugly too. Okay. Let's do this one here, and then we can go there. Okay, and then we're just going to make the ugliness. Yes, yeah, we're going to just slap it around now. If it's ugly, we're going to make it ugly. It's going to be fugly. Okay. Yeah, there. We could do something here. I'm not. At 24 or 34. I can't see that very well. I think that's 34, isn't it? Uh-oh, I need to sit up. Oh no, gotta sit up to where I can see that. It's the text is like really small and tiny all the way over there. It's kind of one of those, oh my gosh, can you hear me? 24. Okay, yeah, that's one of the funky things about this right now. But yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work with it. Okay. because I got one screen that's at like 2560 by 1440, and or actually no, I think it's set at 4K, and then the other screen is only 1920 by 1080. Yeah. And there's a spot about 3 inches tall on one screen that goes to a spot that's about 3 inches tall on the other screen, but one screen is like 12 inches tall, and the other screen's like, I don't know, 3 feet tall. Yeah, it's a bit of a disparity, but you know it works. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Well, and who's gonna listen to me anyway, right? Okay, that is just funky. Ugh. It actually, I love symmetry. I don't know why. I just love to see things symmetrical. And when I see lines like this, I just want to go in and just smack the crap out of them and make them right. Maybe that's a little bit of my own OCD. Who knows? That's the reason why sometimes some of these, you know, like this, there can be little variances and it's not too big of a deal. This doesn't really bother me. It is a little off, but like this here, oh, it irritates me. And this isn't bad because at least it kind of, you know, in there, but oh yeah, there's some of them that just really just drive me up a wall. This here, yeah, it's like, hey, look, wait, we're missing something over here, aren't we? That's the reason why I like when I do these. They're ugly. I mean, it's functional, it works and everything, but it's just like, oh gosh, you know what? I could sit down with the Move It mod all day long and take and go. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, here, let's move this over. Oh, yeah, that's over that way. Okay, now we got that over to there. And now let's stretch this out a little bit here. And let's shift that way just a little bit. And then we can yeah, I'd be sitting here all day long doing this. I mean, could you imagine, you know, doing that just to make it look like it's more symmetrical? And it's still not, you know, because this one dives out over here. I'd have to move this node down to there, or move, ooh, yeah, that would work. I could move that node to there, and then grab that node and shrink that node down over there, and then yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, okay. But this one here, this ramp is not. Oh, there we go. All right, so you get the idea, right? You know, I could drive you up a wall, batty. No, don't like that. Yeah. Okay. There. Yeah. Let's make this one. Let's drag you. Oh. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. But to see this one now. Yeah. Like I said, I could sit here all day long doing that. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why I like playing this type of game. Maybe that's the reason why I'm playing this type of game. It could be. It could possibly be. Let's drag this over here. There we go. All right. There. Okay. Yeah. Now, one advantage of doing all this type of stuff is it does make the traffic flow just a little bit better. See, that's not awful. It's not perfect, but it could be a whole lot worse. Whole lot worse looking. Yeah, we'll straighten that up. There we go. Yeah. So, you know, it kind of works and everything. This, now see, the thing about this one here is it actually kind of, I like the way that looks. It's a little funky, but at least it's got some sort of flow. And I mean, we've got 5 intersections coming in there to a single roundabout, you know, so could be that too. But, yeah. Oh, nope. Can't do that. Gotta come in here and grab that road there. And then just extend it out a little bit, and then put your roundabout in. Okay. And then, yeah, close that, and, yep, that, and then put that one in. Yay! Alright. Oh, didn't put one in there. Yeah, it's gonna look funky. So is that one. I can't help it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we didn't put any in over here either. Oh, that one's gonna be ugly. That one's nice. Ugly. Another ugly. And like I say, not just ugly, but fugly. Ugh. And kids, don't ask your parents what that means, okay? We're going to be happy with you. Just take my word for it. It's ugly. Okay. Yeah, okay, those are done. Yeah. Yeah. These here I'll probably end up deleting and putting something else back in, but that's fine for now. Alright, get rid of that. That is Control B if you've got the mod, by the way. I love it. Watched a few of the guys like Biffa taking and going in and saying, hey, look, here, see, I'll do this, and I'll do this, and I'll do that, and I'll do this, and I'll do that, and I do that, and it's just like, oh my god, that's awful. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, look, a mod that does it for me? Yes! But, so yeah, I went down and did some dives and cleaned up some trash and ended up talking to some kids. And I guess at some point in time, a couple of little boys were there. And, one of them, I don't know the situation there. It was a black boy with a white couple. I'm assuming foster children, but don't know. Anyway, the father figure was explaining to the little boy that I was not a shark. And I was like, "No, I'm not a shark. That's for sure. I'm just just swimming along here." But was talking about some of the equipment that I have, and the cost for things new, and which my just to sit down and what I strap onto my back if I was to buy everything new is $1,500. I did not buy everything new, by the way. But in fact, I bought everything used at the point of like, oh my god, I got my BCD with an Air 2 for $80. The Air 2 itself is $270 for the new latest generation model. Okay, 270, and I got it along with the other stuff that the BCD for $80 shipped. All right, my regulator, which is the Mark 20, and effectively the same as the Mark 25 that they sell now. I got it for with the second stage, which was a G250. I think it was right around 70 for that, and that is still stupid cheap. Okay, I mean, just oh my god, how did you get it so cheap? Yep, hit the wrong button. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. Just was wondering where that placement was. I do want to try not to put the stuff like that in the middle of roads and things like that. I want it to at least look realistic. Want it to be able to, look close to right. Okay, because like this one here, moving that over to where that's in the center of the street or the center of the thing. Yeah, there's a tree there, but still, that looks right. That looks like something that you could drive down the street and maybe possibly see in some big city. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm talking enough about that. But yeah, talked to a few different people. Had some people give me ugly looks because big fat guy out there in a skin type rash guard walking along, But when I'm out under the water, I feel at home, and whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it, right? It doesn't do me any good to worry. Let's bring this out over here. Bring that out over there. Good. Yeah. Okay, that looks like. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. This one here. Put that in the middle. Okay. But yeah, and I ended up picking up a bunch of broken bottles and glass bottles And, my thought was, hey, look, if I'm a parent, to have a little bit less of a worry about a child going out there and stepping on something like that and getting hurt. And I mean, not just a child, but anybody. I mean, I'm still somebody's child. And I wouldn't want to cut myself either on some piece of glass that some drunk threw out there. So I picked up a bunch of that stuff, and it felt good to get it done. A few boys saw me taking and cleaning stuff up, and actually kind of played monkey see, monkey do. Like, oh hey, look, this guy's going out here and doing that. Maybe I should too. Yeah. So, they there we go. Yeah, 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 right there. Okay, yep, okay. I can do that. I wonder if I can do that there too. I can. It brings the ground up a little bit. That's okay. All right. And two planes landing there, and two circling. Nope, just one circling there. Okay. We'll get rid of you. Boom, gone. Aha. Okay, so, yeah, and I had fun doing it. That was a deal where I had a point of reference. I was in an area where boats are not allowed. Now, were there times where I was potentially in an area with boats? Yes. But one nice thing is, well, I was 15 to 30 feet underwater. I was sticking within a foot and a half, 2 feet of bottom. And when a boat was coming by, I dropped on my stomach and stayed still. Can't tell where they're at. And effectively, it sounds like a combination between a vacuum cleaner running right next to your ear and a blender. You probably don't want to be around it. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I did. And it felt nice to get into the water. It felt nice to get some stuff done. I am paying for it. My shoulder, for anybody who has listened to this stuff before, hurts pretty good. So it was it was fun to do. It was nice. It was enjoyable, but I couldn't do it every weekend, and the fuel cost and the $8 to park, and the air cylinders, filling those up at $15 a piece. It slowly, yeah, it nickel and dimes you. But believe me, it's a lot cheaper having your own equipment doing this stuff than to be going out there and going, well, I want to do this, but I have to rent every single time. And every time you have to rent, guess what? They're going to charge you $10 for the tank. Yeah, $10 per tank for 2 tanks. Okay, well, that's the same as the airfill. That's not too bad. Well, but, I own my tanks. I can get them filled anywhere. I don't have to worry about going to some other town where the airfill or the tank rental is $20 a tank or $30 a tank or anything like that. It's kind of it's just air fills, and a lot of times I end up better off because like my tanks, I might pay $15 to fill it. But at the same point in time, when I fill my tank, I will probably get 2 dives off of my one tank to somebody else's, or 1 dive per tank. So I pay a little bit more, and owning it costs me a little bit more. But at the same point in time, well, especially the gear, saves a lot of money. And for what I paid for it, literally, my gear has already paid for itself for the dives that I've done. If I compared to if I would have actually rented the gear, already paid for it, because the dives. Well, let's say that I like went somewhere for a weekend. Well, that's right there. That's $100 for the weekend that I've saved, and I've went on 2 trips with my local shop, and that's just for the gear rental. I've already paid for all of my main equipment, and I'm going to keep paying for it over and over and over again. Now, I can't say for everybody go out and buy used stuff. There's some stuff that I could have gotten royally screwed on. Just have to say it that way. Because like the Mark V that I have, that's a regulator from the 1970s. It was packaged with a 109, based on the serial number from the 109. What I've been able to find online, that 109. Wow, look at all the rocks through there on the road. I didn't have any clue about that. Oh God, next episode I'm gonna have to sit here and move rocks. Yeah, that's where mods come in and bite you in the butt, because you turn on anarchy once and it doesn't want to delete rocks, is what it seems like. Yeah. But yeah, based on all the information that I can find, it was probably produced in 1974, 1975. It's actually older than I am, and it's an antique. Okay, sure, I could have a shop rebuild it. It's $35 to have it redone. Well, I rebuilt it myself, and it's $35 just for the labor. Okay, and it's simple. It shouldn't be that much. It should be it should say based on certain things. It's super, super simple. I was able to rebuild it myself with a couple of hand tools. I think maybe one specialized piece of tooling is what I bought. I had to buy one replacement part that was metal. All the rest of it was O-rings. The only reason why I bought that replacement part is because it was mentioned that it could have been over torqued. It was brass, and then they can burst, and that wouldn't be good with tank pressure 3,000 psi. I'm only using it for a pony bottle, but still, So, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still trying to find somebody, at least to try and maybe date, or get to know, or something, because being alone sucks. But it's not going the greatest, and I've looked on Reddit a few times, and I inevitably get the person who says, "Oh, you need therapy and this and that and the other." And look at that. See, this is therapy to me. Playing the game and just kind of talking. It doesn't matter if somebody's actually listening or not. I burned 42 minutes, and it's just that's all therapy is. Therapy is just wasting time and taking time and removing some of the stress from the situation. I can get that with you guys. I don't have to have a therapist. Yeah, I still have bad days. I still have good days. Yeah, you guys don't really talk back to me, even though I wish some people would at least, be like, "Hey, look, I'm watching and I'm listening and everything." Every once in a while, I'll get a message like that. Um, but it just, I'm hoping that, well, first of all, it will help me, and it will also, um, yeah, not showing. There it goes. Citizens are sick. Yeah, quite a bit of noise. Probably need to put in a hospital over here somewhere. Yeah, well, let's see what our hospital looks like. Well, there's one right there. They should have been gotten to, but we'll put another one here. Yeah, we'll put a hospital right there. Good. Okay. That should help. Maybe, possibly. All right. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your butt. I don't know if it'll do any good or not, but it could. Anyway, since it's been this long, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Please click the like, click the subscribe. When I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna give away a game. I don't have a whole lot, but who doesn't want a game, right? Something free. You know, that or you can say keep it. I don't care. But I'd love to get to 100 subscribers for sure. And after I get to 100, who knows? Maybe I'll do something special for 1,000. I get to 10,000. I don't know what I'll do, but it's going to be a happy day for me for sure. So, yeah, it would be nice, but you know, smaller aspirations for now. For right now, 100 subscribers. Let's see it happen. All right. And if you do like the videos and you want to try and help me with a few things, I don't want to monetize the channel. So I would rather somebody take and say, hey, yeah, I used your Amazon link and stuff like that. Oh, no, that's not right. I want the parking one. Yeah, no parking. No parking. No parking. No parking. No parking. No parking. No parking on this. Yeah, no parking on that area coming up to it either. Yep. Going away, fine. Coming, no. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Yeah. No parking on bridges. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, there's an Amazon link if you want to click on that. Anything that you purchase gets me, $1 if I'm lucky. Probably a few cents. It's like 1% on average if you're lucky. But every little bit helps, right? I might be able to use it to buy something I need on Amazon, or yeah, something like that. And so, I'm not going to turn that down at all. So, anyway, take it easy. Have fun out there. Thanks for stopping by and watching. And we'll see you later. Oh, and be nice to your neighbors. And it's not just your neighbors. It's just like me going down to Ardmore to the lake and cleaning stuff up. That's not doing something for me. I'm not going to go down there very often outside of diving. But, it's being nice to somebody else and helping somebody else out. So, all right, take it easy. We're out of here. Bye.